And so you guys know how I've made a video about AReeces numbers being in decline, of which I got attacked for because a lot of people are saying that I was hating. But it kind of seems to me like, a lot of people are starting to catch up to the fact that AReeces numbers are starting to go down drastically. And this came after a subscriber of mine actually sent me something on Instagram to say that, yo, I think you were right about AReeces numbers. And AReeces' biggest fan page on Twitter also posted it, and that was a comparison between the 5-year plan and Tough Luck. The 5-year plan did 150,000 views in a day, whereas Tough Luck took over a week to do those very same numbers. And so basically, when I think about it, this thing between AReeces and numbers was not actually a thing before, because it was mainly Nasty, Shane Ill, and of course Reece. At the time, it was cool for Nasty to be above AReeces because a lot of people say that Nasty signed to a label. But what we are seeing here is that it's not just Nasty anymore. He's watching guys like Blackie the Person. In 2021, around May, there was a comparison on Twitter about Blackie and AReeces because some people were saying that Blackie is now starting to sound a lot better than AReeces. At the time, Blackie had about 111,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, whereas AReeces was at about 71,000. But now, almost a year later, when you look at Blackie's numbers, he's almost at 500,000 monthly listeners. You look at AReeces, he's only at 88,000. Blackie is now going on tour with F Gang, and that is going to be in Europe. AReeces is now an opening act for Blackie in Botswana. AReeces is now going to be opening up for Costa Teach. And to also add on the matter, Costa also has more numbers than AReeces. A few of the excuses that a lot of people make these days is that Blackie is not that independent, and I think that has a lot to do with his association to AfriCorrie. But if you look at AReeces as well, he's also got Platoon, which is much bigger at this point than AfriCorrie. And just to clarify it, just a few days back, AReeces was featured in Air Milk, which is an American magazine, and that shows the extent of which AReeces is going to actually just try to get himself out there, of course with Platoon, which also is supposed to deal with another element because AReeces fans are saying that he doesn't promote his shit that much. But I've seen on Instagram statuses when AReeces was sharing his link to his recent music videos over a couple of days. And so this just shows that AReeces numbers are going down, and that this has nothing to do with the label or promotion. And this sort of deterioration causes frustration with fans. He sort of tweeted on Twitter that he's not yet to live up to their expectations, which is different to the AReeces we know.
So to let you know, man, that with this talent that I have, I'm gonna do any and everything to satisfy y'all. Cause I do this shit for all of y'all, and y'all made me this. Y'all made me AReeces, cause all I wanna do as a little boy is try to impress y'all. So here I am now, what you created, and I'm never gonna listen.
If you look at his recent music video, it kinda seems like a low budget version of AKA and Burna Boy's All Eyes on Me music video. But if you look at other guys in the game, being Blackie and Costa, man, the music videos are sort of well thought out, and fans are saying that too. I'm not just saying it, the fans have also started to notice it, and they're also mentioning the fact that he's no longer taking them seriously, hence they're doing the same. Which also brings me to a point that I made with my initial video with statistics on this matter, about how half of AReeces' fan base was not listening to his new album, but rather choosing to stick to his older projects. But at the same time, I sort of blame the fans, because AReeces started with his anti-industry behavior a long time ago, and they sort of made him think that he was cool for that. AReeces had a chance to actually milk this industry, but he never took hold of that opportunity. And now he's trying to get back. He's working with different producers. I made a video on it. He's now obviously, opening up for different guys, which is a good thing. I do like seeing collaborations amongst guys in the game. AReeces used to be this dude that everybody had their attention on. I mean, even guys like Slick Talk used to defend AReeces throughout. But when was the last time Slick Talk ever made a video on AReeces? AReeces used to trend on Twitter, but when was the last time he actually trended on Twitter? I mean, these days, whenever he tweets, fans just get surprised and start saying things like, yo man, these days we realize that you tweet a lot. But I don't know, man. You guys tell me what you think about these latest numbers, these latest statistics. Do you really feel like AReeces is the boy doing things? Or are you saying, man, come on?